Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Ivar the Boneless. He's going to be the next infantry rally commander and we're going to see what his kit is all about. So let's get into it. On the first skill, we can see he's an AoE type commander with a rage requirement of 1000. It states here, deal smite damage to up to 3 enemy troops in a fan. Damage factor 2500. And each additional target reduces the damage dealt to each target by 15%. Okay, damage is a little bit low. I was kind of like hoping to be closer to like 3000, but let's see what comes next. For the next 3 seconds, this commander's troop gains 15 extra rage per second. Alright, so it's a nice little rage climb right there, like 45 rage in the next 3 turns. Alright, let's see the next skill. This commander's infantry units gain 10% health and 30% attack and 20% march speed. A little bit lower on the health side for a rally commander. The attack is standard and the march speed is alright as well. Alright, third skill. When attacking cities and strongholds, this commander's troop deals 20% more smite damage. Whoa. Okay, so there's a nice add-on right there. Infantry units in this commander's troop deal 10% more damage against cavalry units. That's nice. This commander's troop has a 50% chance to gain 30 extra rage when dealing smite damage. This effect can only trigger once per second. So this is interesting to me, because it only states here if he is dealing smite damage. Now, there are a couple different ways to deal smite damage. You can either deal it with your active skill, the main skill, or you can deal smite damage through instant procs. So maybe there is something there to be had. And yeah, I mean, 30 extra rage, it is a lot when you can actually like tick it a lot faster than normal. And this effect can be triggered up to once per second. So it's like once every 1 turn. Damn, they didn't even put a cooldown on this, which is kind of crazy. Let's see the next skill. If this commander is leading a rally attack, which means if this is on the open field or inside a garrison, this skill would not work. The rallied commander takes 10% less combo attack damage, okay? So seeing like at least some kind of counter to the current cavalry meta, which is David. Whenever the rally army is hit with a basic attack, it deals smite damage to the attacker. Damage factor 200. If this received attack is part of a combo attack, the rallied army additionally gains 10% bonus to all damage dealt for the next 3 seconds. This effect can trigger up to 7 times per second, and this effect can only be triggered once by 1 enemy troop per second, with only a cooldown of 2 seconds. Oh my god. Okay, so this is where the anti-swarm tech in Ivar's kit comes in. It's basically whenever he is going to receive a basic attack. So this can work when you're hitting a stronghold, for example, and this can work when other enemy marches are swarming you. Man. So it can only be triggered by 1 enemy troop per second. Yeah, so when a combo style commander is hitting you and is going to tick multiple times, this might ramp up the damage that he is dealing back to them. Same just for like other marches hitting you with basic attacks, he is going to trigger it on them as well. Yeah, that one is really crazy. That's some really nice anti-swarm tech right there. This commander's troop takes 10% less normal damage. Nice. If the remaining units are below 50%, their troop takes an additional 5% less normal damage. So this is going to be like a 15% base pretty quickly. Yeah, the rally capacity is going to drop significantly fast, yeah. It's kind of like giving me Asher type vibes in a way, his expertise. Since, yeah, Asher also takes less normal damage. So that's nice to see on an infantry commander, especially. All right. All right. Let's take a look at his talents. For him, he is a infantry defense and conquering commander. Here you can see I went back to the old school tree that we used with Tariq and Pakal, for example. This is going to work similar with him, where you would go into all the way into Desperate Elegy, and you can pick up loose formation as well. Loose formation is technically going to depend if you're going to get hit a lot by QSH marches, which should be the case, but that we'll see. On the top side, we have Iron Spear against Cavalry, because you're trying to counter the David garrisons, for example. You pick up Undying Fury, you pick up Hold the Line, and you get Strong of Body. Now, for Ivar, he can also be an anti-swarm rally. And I have a talent tree here that I think could work good with that. So what makes this talent tree a little bit different is we went for balance. So when this commander's troop takes 3% less damage, but also deals 1.5% less damage, this is going to give you a lot more sustain in the rally as well. And we went for Buckler Shield. So Buckler Shield is also anti-swarm tech, and it should be very good with an anti-swarm rally as well. All right, next, let's take a look at the armaments. Obviously, is going to be the pincer formation, and you're going to get Toppler and Demolisher, as well as Thundering to get the 10% boost to smite damage dealt. Would be good for Ivar as well. As for the gear, you're going to go full into KVK helmet, the hammer, the hope cloak, the set gloves or the normal gloves, like the sacred grips, and then you're going to get the health pants, leadership pants, and the health leadership boots as well. Since he's going to be a rally lead commander, there's a very good likelihood that you're going to get swarmed. So in this case, we did not put the horn on him just yet, even though the horn would work good with him as well. We went for the Ring of Doom and the Greatest Glory, just to stack the maximum amount of damage that you can deal when you're getting attacked. Other accessories that can work as well would be Vengeance, but I would still recommend just doing Ring of Doom and Greatest Glory. Yeah. So overall, Ivar looks like he has some really good skills already. I can say his active skill is a little bit disappointing, but his fourth skill makes up for that altogether in a rally context. So you can take benefit of this anti-swarm tech right here. Yeah. Do I think he can be used in the open field? I think there is maybe a place for him in open field, since he has March speed bonus on his second skill here. And because he is an AoE commander, he's hitting 3 targets with 2500 smite damage. And he also has a little bit of a rage engine built into that as well. The only downside being that his third skill is not going to work, and his fourth skill is also not going to work. Yeah, but that puts him maybe as a secondary option if you're going to run a lot of smite marches on the field. If you're someone with like 2 to 3 smite lineups, this might be an option. But yeah, as for best rally pairs with him, I think hands down it's going to be Scipio Melianus as the primary, and with Ivar as the secondary. Reason being, Scipio Milianis has a big target nuke on the primary. It applies more damage taken increase, which is going to help Ivar. Scipio also brings a lot of health to the table. And what Scipio Milianis is going to do, he has on his third skill the ability to cleanse all the debuffs that he is receiving. And on his fourth skill, if he is led as the primary commander attacking strongholds or cities, he can take advantage of silencing them as well. So that's why I would think that putting him in the primary spot is a good idea. And it's going to be a good pair just because of the fact that Scipio Milianis does ramp up his rage gain as well. That is why I think those two will be really good together. As for which other pair I think could work, I mean, if you're going to take advantage of Ivar's defense tree and his conquering tree, and you want to maybe like do a anti-swarm type rally, I think a secondary, like for example, like Wallace or Luce could work, because your main objective is just to take down another enemy rally or whatever you want to put on a supporting rally on an objective, something like that. I think this could be really good as well. So then we might see some rallies using this kind of thing where Ivar is the primary, taking advantage of the defense tree and the conquering tree. And of course, Martel and Pakal just being like more anti-swarm stat sticks that you can put onto the Ivar rally. This could be really good as well, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that is all I can think about Ragnar for right now. He is going to release into the game soon, and we'll get a better idea of where he is going to fit into the current meta. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and put down in the comments if you want to see more videos for Ivar when he releases. We can probably get a couple reports going and so on, and see what the testing looks like. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.